Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to episode 10 of Nariyama's Let's Play Minecraft using Direwolf 20's mod pack. Last episode we went to the nether. We got some blaze rods. We found another fortress. What we didn't get is we didn't get a drop of evil or the cursed lasso that we need. In between episodes, I went back to the nether, got a bunch more blaze rods, and I'm going to show you a lesson I learned the hard way. So if you look, you can see my inventory is empty. I have my dark boots with me. That's because I fell to my death in the nether. I'll explain why once I get my corpse. But first we're going to actually set down a piece of obsidian and break it, because that is the next level of monk. Just figured I might as well knock this out. Not terribly interesting to watch, but hey, you know, I'm trying to put as many of the levels as I can on camera so you guys can see the progression. Part of the reason I'm doing this first is if we keep progressing, there's a point at which we have to have a staring match with a wither skeleton, and since we're going to the nether, I might as well try and get there. There we go. Alright, monk level 13. Let's see what else we need now. Advancements. Convince a creeper. Okay. Oh, that's it. We gotta go find a creeper, but you know what? I'm not gonna wait for night again since it's 2:46. But let's go get our corpse. Yay, corpse run. Dark boots on, and teleport. So the reason this happens is when you change dimensions, your angel ring or your squid ring may not recognize that you are that you have the grid power you need. So, oh come on, don't do this. All right, there. A ghast. Yay for a ghast. All right, so let's fix our inventory. Another rack there. 3, 4, 5. Resonating wand in our hand. Baubles in our baubles. All right, there we go. I also have some quartz here because we're going to upgrade our sword, but after we do the rest of this. Where is that ghast? Things were coming from over there. Alright, well, I'm not going to sweat it too much, but let's take our boots off since we don't need them anymore. And now our ring works. Again, basically what you have to do is when you change dimensions, you just have to take it off, put it back on, and it will recognize that you have the grid power you need, and voila. Alright, so let's head back over to that nether fortress. We can either fly over the lava or we can kind of go along the side. My preferred method is to actually go along the side. It's a little bit safer, and that way if we run out of squid ink because we didn't take enough of a break, like now, we can land and get our stuff. Come at me, bro. Come on. I'll return to sender you. I did get that achievement the last time I was in the nether. I kind of wanted to show it on camera, but oh well. So I won't get it again. But see, return to sender. He despawned. All right, let's keep going. Or at least I think he despawned. Maybe he went behind the fortress there. Where are you, bud? And there's the other fortress. There's my death. I'll probably take that off here soon, but oh hey. Hey, Blaze wants to play. Alright, let's find a wither skeleton. So I can see a couple on the map there. Didn't I just kill you? Alright, now I killed you. Good to go. Looked like the wither skeleton was a little lower, so let's come down here. Hello. Yeah, this way. places. Wither skeletons? No? Holy cow. Where are you guys? Where are those skeletons? It looks like they should be right on top of me here. Let's come out here and come up on top. There they are. Alright, we need to come up here where they can't get us and eat. Pro tip, when you're about to go fight something, make sure you're at not low health, full health. That's definitely helpful. Where are these guys? Probably right underneath me. Oh, thank you, Mr. Bat. That was helpful. Always fun. Alright, let's see if we can get this done. We need a wither skeleton, and we need to get his drop of evil. So here we go. Did we get it? No. Alright. Let's see if we can find another one. I thought there were two down here. Luckily, things like that tend to kill themselves when they attack me because my weapon has cactus on it, which makes things take damage when they attack you. Let's zoom around here a little bit. You look like you went more this way. Should we go down here maybe? Doesn't look like it. So I'm looking at the wither skeleton that's on the mini map there. I'm trying to find out where he is. Don't want to kill the pigman. Pigmen are our friends. We don't kill them. Where are you, you little sucker? Oh, there you are. Okay. Spooky, scary skeleton means we got a wither skeleton head, but we didn't get the drop of evil still. Alright. Still looking. Here we go. There's one over that way, but it's down further, so let's go. Where might you be? Are you on top of that over there? Looks like that might be the place. Yep, it looks like the wither skeleton is like right here. There he is. No drop of evil. Got another head. Alright. Still looking, folks. Hey, some more dark boots. We don't need those. Nether fortresses are a great place to find some dungeon loot. In particular, you can find some of the wands that one of the mods adds. I'm not sure which one, but one of them adds it. And they're kind of a sort of approximation of some of the other abilities that we get. So, like one of them teleports you, one of them will capture mobs, that sort of thing. I usually don't worry too much about them. I'd rather get the real thing, if you will. So I usually tend to focus on that. Hey, wither skeleton, ×2, give me your drops of evil. Do we have some more torches? We do not. But we have some coal, so let's get some wood. Make some torches. And that way we can light everything up. We did not get any more drops of evil. So, as you can see, this is a fairly rare drop. It's used for a couple of purposes, one of which is to make this item that we want to make. So good, there we go. Drop of evil, Curse Lasso. Perfect. And I can hear a Ghast around here somewhere. So this is where this gets interesting. Ghasts have very little health compared to a lot of other monsters. And it is really easy to kill instead of capture it. So this is actually a fairly challenging task, even once you have the Curse Lasso to do it. So let's look around here. I thought I heard a Ghast. What I found is hitting the Ghast with something that does damage so that it's not considered bare hand. Because remember, with the Monk mod, we've been getting meaner hands, if you want to think of it that way. We can punch things fairly hard. So we don't want to actually punch the Ghast. We want to hit it with something that's low enough damage that it doesn't kill it, but knocks it down to less than 2 hearts, because that's what it has to have in order for the Curse Lasso to grab it. So I can kind of demonstrate that here if I find something to kill. I'm not seeing anything. Really, the only thing we generally kill when we're out here are blazes and ghasts. Now, there's an enderman, but we don't want to try this on an enderman. We will, however, go and grab some ender pearls if we can. Obviously, we don't want to use our really, really heavy-hitting cleaver to do this because, well, that'll just one-shot the ghast. So let's look around here a little bit. I don't hear one right now. So, getting this item is difficult for a number of reasons. One, ghasts are fairly rare spawns. Oh, I just heard one. Where are you? Ow. Where are you, Mr. Ghast? I can hear you crying. Okay. Let's go ahead and get up to full health, just in case he blows up on us. Where is he? Where are you? Alright, so we can hear the ghast, but we can't see him yet, so we're just sort of running around looking for the big cube, the big floating cube with tentacles. Grab some cobalt while we're at it. I'm hoping I grab some. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Interestingly enough, hitting something with a block of ore counts as barehanded, so we don't want to do that. I am going to throw some stuff in here so that we have a little bit of room. Alright. There you are. Alright. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and hit it with the Cursed Lasso. And see if that does what we need it to do. Now, one of the things that you can do accidentally is get the return to center. So the technique here is to hit it and then right-click it, see if you hit it enough. Nope. That did too much damage. Alright. So let's try our pick. See if that works a little better. Ouch. Alright, so Ghast. Oops. The other thing to watch is our squid meter here. Son of a gun. Alright, we are hitting too hard, so we need to hit just hard enough. Let's try our hammer. Come on. Hey, got him. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Now we can just go kill this other one. And we have our Ghast. All right. So that's the hard part of getting the Angel Ring, for what are hopefully obvious reasons. Now that we have our captured Ghast, we can head back to the overworld. And all we need to do is go and find a bat. Bats abound. All we really need to find is a big open cave. I'm sure there will be plenty of them. So we'll go find our ravine that we were mining in. There's probably one or two bats in there, and all we have to do is capture it in a lasso, and it'll be good. Here we are. All right, I'm stoked. We're gonna get our angel ring this episode. So we've got the cursed lasso with the Ghast. If we see what this is used in, it's used in an angel ring. Now we can do a bunch of different versions that changes the types of wings you have. I like the one with coal and charcoal. I think it looks the best. So let's put that back there. And let's go find a big ravine. We need our golden lasso. This is really cool. Episode 10, creative mode flight, folks. Very cool. Oh, and there's one right there. Oh, our jetpack ring doesn't work because we changed dimensions, but where'd you go? There you are. There you are. Come here. All right, got him. Here, zombie. Oh, angry zombie. I'll take your brain, thank you. I do appreciate the irony that the guy who made Thaumcraft put in there. When you beat up an angry zombie from Thaumcraft, you get their brain, as opposed to the other way around. I love that run speed. All right, so. Oh, I moved my bed because for some reason it wasn't allowing me to respawn here. That's, by the way, why you didn't see that death on camera, because it had me respawn at the spawn point in the world, which meant it was a 10-minute run back to the base here. So not a whole lot of fun to watch on camera, although the death was probably pretty funny. Let's cook up some charcoal, or do we have some in here already? We got a coal. I don't think we do. Let's cook up some charcoal. Spruce wood. Charcoal. Charcoal, yay. I'm stoked. Do we have gold? It doesn't look like we have gold. Well, oh, there we go. All right. Let's use this. Oh, I need my ring of the squid. Use this, and let's make an angel ring. Coolness. All right, so we're actually fairly close to having creative mode flight without the angel ring, using the monk mod. But for now, this will do. So there we are, creative mode flight. Woohoo! Now, something to notice. Let me do that. 32 of 44, which means that we are using exactly as much grid power as we are producing with our watermills over here. So what we should really do is dig this out a little bit and put at least one more water source block here. Oh, hey, we're perk level 5 for astral sorcery. All right. Where's my reservoir? There it is. This will give us another 8 points of grid power, and you know what? I'm just going to... Oh, hey. That's not going to work, is it? Let's put... Shoot. Alright, I'm just going to break this and go out here. We're going to put some dirt around here. Throw that down, and we'll just build this up with stone. And we'll use regular stone so it looks nice. I do not expect that we are going to be staying in this area that much longer. As nice as our little astral sorcery temple here is, as soon as we get just a little further... Oh, I'm out of stone, basically. It doesn't use the last one from the tank null, so once I only have one left, it just sits there and won't let me place it. Okay, so like I was saying, I don't think we're going to be here in the Astral Sorcery Temple that much longer. I think we're probably going to move out fairly soon. Well, I guess we're kind of stuck with that one. I could put one here, but I think this is good. This is a total of 60 grid power, which means we should have plenty, even if we're using our resonator. We should have plenty. All right, so check and check. So the other thing I was going to do this episode, if we managed to get past the Angel Ring, which we did, yay, is start on the higher tier power from thermal expansion. So let's get that started. We need some machines and we need some compression dynamos. Now, compression dynamos take tin gears, the whole transmission coil stuff, and tin ingots. So really, these aren't that expensive. Then we need a pulverizer to pulverize the coal. We need a magma crucible to melt the coal dust into liquefacted coal, and then we'll need 2 fractionating stills. These require constantan gears. Constantan is copper and nickel, and then a nickel gear up top. So we're going to need a fair amount of nickel to make these. Let's see what we have in here. We have Invar, we have tin. I don't see nickel. Okay, so let's go over here and see if we have any nickel in our crate here. Oh, we got plenty. All right. So we needed 4. Sorry, we need 4 constantan gears. Each of that. All right. So we're gonna need 8 nickel there, and then another 8 nickel for the straight nickel gears for the 2 machines. So we barely have enough there. Need a bunch of copper, so let's make the constantan. It's just copper and nickel, 1 part of each, and it will make 2 constantan ingots per craft. So there we go. I'll stick those back. Oh, we're going to need that probably, aren't we? That's okay. I'll just leave that. And then let's go make some stuff. So, starting with pulverizer. Let's put stuff away first. Oh, one thing I did want to show. The other upgrades we can put on here, we could improve its beheading chance, but you know what? My opinion there is if you need more heads, just kill more things. I'd rather just have it do more damage. So let's throw, oops, it's 72 nether quartz per sharpness thing, so that should use 72, and then another 72 to go sharper and get even more damage. There we go. All right, I got that for my nether resources. I'll throw the other stuff in here. Oh, gas tiers should probably go in there too. The fact that we got some gas tiers is really good because we use those to make mob imprisonment tools. Mob imprisonment tools are used to basically capture a mob that you want to put in a spawner. And then once you have it in the spawner, you can basically spawn an infinite number of them. So, you know, let's say we need more blaze rods. Instead of going and finding a spawner, sitting next to it until blazes spawn, and then whacking them with a sword, we can capture one, put it in an industrial foregoing mob spawner, and spawn them that way. Generally speaking, powered mob spawners take a lot of power, so this is definitely a mid-game sort of strategy. But you know, it does get around the whole, you know, having to wait for spawns and whacking them with a stick, that kind of thing. I'm going to put my boots back in here. definitely remember that whole, need don't have slow fall yet, or feather fall. You do take damage if you fall. So, all right, let's make our machines. Pulverizer. We're going to need a total of 4 machine frames. So let's go get some more tin. Tin. There we go. R 1, 2. Okay, use that to make those. Awesome. We're going to need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 copper gears. And then let's see if we can make a pulverizer. Nope, we need piston. Oh, come on. I have tons and tons and tons and tons of wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Pulverizer. Piston. And we need the redstone reception coils. We're going to need 4 of those total. So let's make our pulverizer. Then let's make our magma crucible. Then let's make 2 nickel gears and 4 constantan gears and the 2 fractionating stills. All right, cool. So now what we need are our flux ducts. I think I put them in here. Oh, we don't have any more. Leadstone flux duct. This is in the way. Oh. Flux. There we go. So we need some lead. And we have plenty of lead. Let's make 12 more. And then we need some Invar to turn them into hardened flux ducts. I'm guessing I'm out of Invar. No, I'm out of redstone. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hardened flux duct, and there we go. All right. So we have our power generation over here. We're going to kind of break all this stuff up because we're going to need to move it around. Where's our crescent hammer? There we go. So give me the servo. Give me all these. All right. And whoops. Give me that. It's so nice to be able to break this with a bare hand, basically. All right. There we go. Okay. So we need basically a small space to produce the refined fuel. So what we're going to do is what I'd like to do is basically put coal in a drawer and have the drawer draw it out. Alternatively, we could put a machine, the first machine, the pulverizer, sort of on front facing here, and that would work as well. We don't have a whole lot of room. Let's do this. Let's pick you up. Let's pick you up. Let's pick you up. My choice of places for the mills may not have been the best, but we soldier on. Let's pick up all this water. How much time are we at? We're good so far. All right. Okay. So let's see where things are going to go. First of all, let's make the compression dynamo. So we're going to need 4 or 5. Let's do 3. 3 of these. 2 more compression dynamos. 3 and voila. All right. So we still want a steam dynamo, and the reason we want a steam dynamo is because there's a byproduct from this, which is tar, And the tar can be burned in a steam dynamo for more power, so we might as well use it, right? If we put the energy cell here. Okay. If we then surrounded this with the compression dynamos, let's do the compression dynamos over here, actually. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. We could then do 1 steam dynamo over here. We could also do a steam dynamo on the front face, but I'd rather not do that. Couple reasons, but basically I want something where I can just click on this easily. So, all right, so we've got 3 compression dynamos. We do need water to all of them. So let's put our aqueous accumulator back. Now what's interesting is we don't have to completely surround the aqueous accumulator with water. We can output out a different face if we need to. Alternatively, we could just go 1 more block down. That seems to make sense to me. Why don't we do that? Plop down the aqueous accumulator. Let's fill in the spots there. Where did my... Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and empty this out. There we go. Okay. Now, let's go get our fluid ducts out of here. That was item ducts. Fluid ducts, there we go. Let's run the water. So we're going to put the water, I think... Let's see, we need some way of putting coal in here. Well, if we do the water like this... What I'd like to do is I'd like to have the refined fuel be this sort of spot here. So refined fuel comes up here, over and in, which means we want... that's not going to work. Well, if that's not going to work, let's do the water up and over here. So we'll break that. And I need some more ducts. Fluid duct. There we go. All right. So a little bit of thinking about the future. This one's the hardest one to get to. So I think we do... Oops. I think we do this. There we go. That gets water to all of them, and we can still go in sort of over the top here with the shoot. Here I am blinking. With the refined fuel. Sorry. All right, let's break this because we need to do something else. We need to have fluid ducts that don't connect. So we're going to do this. We're going to right-click that. As soon as we do that, they don't connect. That's good. We do the same thing over here. So we're going to break this. We're going to break that, and break that. We're going to go here. We're going to go here, and then we're going to whack. Sorry. And we're going to go here. We're going to whack this. There we go. That works. That works. Perfect. And we're going to probably need some more fluid ducts, it looks like. Is this time good time to show off morph? I think it is. I'll just break this for now. There is a mod in here called morph, which lets you turn into mobs you've killed, and that can be very handy, particularly if you've killed a bat. So here we are. Okay, so we got water going to each machine. Well, we need. Wow, I just don't fit, do I? Okay. Not quite water. There we go. Water going to each machine. So now this pipe here is going to be for refined fuel. So what we need is a space to make the refined fuel. All right. And then, like I said, we're going to have to pipe down the stuff because we got machines in the way. All right. Let's get some hardened flux ducts here. All right. We need the pulverizer. And let's think about this for a second. We're going to want the pulverizer to go here, because the pulverizer produces sulfur as a byproduct. So we will throw a drawer down there to collect the sulfur. Then we need the magma crucible. Magma crucible doesn't have any byproducts, it just does its thing. There we go. And let's make this easier. So pulverizer needs to input on the top, output to the left, and output the secondary to the back. There we go. You need to input from the left, output to the back. All right. The next one is the fractionating still. Let's throw that down. What am I at for time? I'm going a little over, but let's finish this build really quick so you can see how it works. You're going to input from the back. You're going to output. I want to show the recipes here because I want to see what happens with liquefacted coal. There we go. Liquefacted coal produces tar and naphtha. So pulverizer crushes the coal. Magma crucible takes the pulverized coal and turns it into liquefacted coal. Fractionating still takes the pulverized coal and the liquefacted coal and turns it into tar and liquid naphtha. And then the last fractionating still is going to, let's poke you. I think I don't have enough things, so we may have to void the sulfur out of here. But this is going to take naphtha and turn it into, right, here we go, naphtha into refined fuel and sulfur. So we have two things that produce sulfur. Unfortunately, we don't have enough faces there. You know, if we broke it out one more, we would. Let's do that. I know this is going a little over, but that's okay. So let's do fractionating still, and then magma crucible and pulverizer. And what we'll do is we'll put a drawer here, and that's going to have the sulfur. So you're going to go into the top, out to the right, and secondary to the left. You're going to go in from the left, out to the back. You're going to go in from the back, primary out to the right, secondary out to the top, I think. So that'll be the tar, and then we'll item duct the tar over to here. And then I guess we're just going to open this all up. And then you are going to go in from the left, out. Let's do out the top, and secondary out to the right, and we'll just item duct you over to the thing there. All right, so this should work. Let's go get our item ducts. Item duct, item duct, item duct, right there. All right, so we have a couple of different things we need to item duct. We may need to make a few more. We need to put one right there. You go from there into there. Perfect. We need some fluid ducts. You are going to go from here to there to there. Perfect. Nothing else is connecting. Excellent. So our refined fuel is going to go to our compression dynamos. Perfect. That's already working, so all we need is the item ducts to go to the steam dynamo. And yep, we're going to need a few more. Now, item duct. There we go. Probably running a little low on hardened glass, but I think we have enough. There we go. All right, let's try this out. So all we need is some coal. So this is one of those places where blocks do not help. So we're going to just use regular coal. Come on over here. Stick this in here. And there we go. We're making pulverized coal. Now we're melting that coal up in the magma crucible. That's going to give us liquefacted coal as soon as this has enough. It's going to make some naphtha. It may produce a tar ball. If it does, we'll see it as it comes out here. Yep, sure enough. I wonder why it's not coming out. Tar out the top. I don't know why you couldn't accept that face. Do you have stuff in you? Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. It's working, folks. We're getting some sulfur. Just one so far, but that's okay. All right. Everything looks like it's going. And then pretty quickly here, we'll start seeing the compression dynamos turn on. So, oh, there we go. So we got a little bit of fuel going here. Obviously, this process takes a little bit of time to get going, but once it does, it produces a lot of power. And we're actually going to make it produce even more power with some items we'll make next episode. But there we go. We have our compression dynamo setup going. And I think that's a good wrapping up point. So let's take a good selfie here, floating next to the crystal. Was it F5? Yeah, there we go. All right. And that'll be the thumbnail for the video. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. We've got creative mode flight, which is awesome. And we've got some better power gen going. We'll upgrade it to the point where we will be making 1,000 RF a tick, and we will officially enter the mid game part of the game. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.